Wow. I want to also briefly share with us and interact and discuss something that I have captioned Smart Money Man, Smart Money Lady. I think Mr. Opokwajiman touched on a number of things that I will be discussing with us. I think he said one thing. Ladies or women like money. They also want time. So I always jokingly say that when you talk about ladies or women, they are always referred to as money square because they want time and they want money. Money to time is also money. I hope you get me. That is on a lighter note. Well, so we are looking at a smart money man, a smart money lady. And I want to briefly take us through some of the things that we need to do as young as we are to be financially independent. It's important that as young as we are, we do things right so that at the end of the day, we'll be able to have the right mindset about money. We'll be able to do things in a way not to put a lot of pressure on ourselves. And I will be taking us through a number of factors. In fact, these factors, they are a full or a whole presentation on their own, but I'll be touching on them. I will just be giving synopsis of each factor. Let me continue. So I'm talking about financial independence. And for the purpose of this discussion, we are saying that financial independence is a process of moving from financial instability to a position of financial stability through sound financial decisions. So we are saying that before you can be financially independent, there is one key word. You need to take sound financial decisions. Hello? We're also saying that it's a status of having enough income to pay one's living expenses for the rest of one's life without having to be employed or dependent on others. So I believe that we need to get to a point whereby, you can, even at 8:30, you decide to, if you are working for someone, you decide to resign. We are saying that retirement period is 60. But the truth is that if you're able to take a very sound financial decisions concerning your life, you may not even get to that 60 before you get to 60. Because at times, if you go on retirement, you cannot really enjoy your wealth. I stand to be corrected anyway. So it's important that we take sound financial decisions so that we can even retire early and we enjoy our wealth. We are also saying that financial independence is having enough income to pay for your living expense for the rest of your life without having to work all the days of your life. And the ability to manage your money in such a way that you have sufficient funds to live your chosen lifestyle without assistance from others. I think Mr. Opokwajiman spoke about somebody buying $3 million worth of car. The truth is that is the chosen lifestyle. And he also has the means to sponsor that. So when we talk about financial independence, we can simply say that that person has obtained that objective. Why? Because he wants to buy $3 million worth of car. He can afford it. I hope you get me. He's not depending on anyone. So it means that until you get to a point whereby you can finance your own chosen lifestyle, you cannot simply say that you are financially independent. But that is where we want to get to. Let me also say something in Proverbs chapter 29, verse 18. The Bible says that for where there is no vision, the people perish. So one of the things that we quickly have to do as people is that we need to have vision for everything that we want to do in this life. Concerning your financial decisions, there should be a deliberate action towards that. Where there is no vision, the people perish. So it means that if you are not deliberate, if you don't have a plan, a structure for your financial decision, the truth is that getting money will be very difficult for you. That's why I decided to touch briefly on vision, and we are talking about a clear definition of one's life destination. So once we are talking about attaining financial independence, you should have a clear vision about how you want it to be. Vision is the compass. It shows the direction of your destiny and a clear picture of a preferred future. So how you even want your home to be, how you want those of us who are trusting God to marry, how you even want to marry, the truth is that you should have a clear picture of that. Financially, how you should have your family, how you want to live your life, you should have a clear picture of that. And vision is a direction of one life's motion. So we are looking at the impact of vision on your life as far as financial independence is concerned. We are saying that vision is a fuel for motion. If you don't have vision as far as your financial decisions are concerned, the truth is that you will not move. I hope you agree with me. Oh, I hope you are with me. The reason why some people lazy about, the reason why some people are also hardworking is because of vision. Why? They have a vision, they have a particular course of action towards, achieving financial independence. We are also saying that vision is the fuel for passion. The reason why some people will accept to do certain kinds of job, in quote, is because of the fact that they are passionate about the fact that they want to get to a point whereby they've been able to achieve financial independence. And we are saying that vision is the key to a life of focus. So it means that if you don't have vision, the truth is that you cannot get to or obtain financial independence. Why? Because there is no vision, there is no sense of direction for you. And we are saying that vision is a secret of speed. Vision aids in the measurement of progress. So if you have a particular direction for your financial life, you get to a point whereby you are able to measure. Vision is key to wisdom. And vision is also a secret of discipline. Vision is key to possession. Things you cannot see, you cannot have. And vision is a secret of impact. So we are saying that for you to get to a point where you reach and obtain that financial independence, you need to have vision for that. You need to have a clear sense of direction for attaining that. Okay, so because of time constraint, I'll stress on this and we move on. Vision is a guarantee of the future. The vision of today is the reality of tomorrow. So what it simply says is that if you have a particular course of action towards obtaining financial independence, then that grants you the essence for you to live as far as your financial decisions are concerned. Vision releases inner strength and capacity to overcome the immediate challenges. So we are saying that men and women of vision are fightful. They are people who cannot be stopped. Vision makes you a runner. There is a drive inside you, and it takes your sense of direction to bring that drive inside you. Vision releases joy and hope against the pressing issues of the moment. So if you deliberately have a sense of direction, how you want to get to a place of financial independence, there is joy. Even if things become very difficult and very tough for you, you strive, you persist. Let's move on. And vision brings order and structure to life. Where there is no life, where life is without vision, it is without structure. Any man, any woman who lacks vision is disordered and disorganized. If you, excuse me to say, if you look at the madmen, mad women on the street, look at how disorganized and how disorderly they are. Why? Because they don't know where they are going. I hope you get me. Oh, I hope you get me. So it means that if you have vision, your life is orderly. Your life is organized. If you have vision and you know where you are going, the truth is that, permit me to say that anyone who has vision will not accept proposals anyhow from guys, because you know where you are going. I hope you are with me. And if you're a guy with vision, knowing where you are going, the truth is that it's not also any lady that you propose to. Do you agree? Oh, do you agree? Because the truth is that you at times interact with certain people who are married, and they wish they are not married to their partners. Why? Because probably when they were making such important decision, they were not very clear on where they want to go. That's why it's important that we accept proposals. We propose based on where we are going. I hope you get me. Okay, so let's move on quickly. Let's skip. Okay, so one thing that we need to be mindful of, for us to hold our vision as far as financial independence is concerned, is that we need to deal with these things. Number one is self-doubt. Number two is your failures. The truth is that failure is part of life. And anything that you fail in only teaches you a lesson that you can start again, but more carefully this time. And we need to also deal with negativity in order to hold on to the vision that we have. And we need to also deal with frustrations in our lives. And we need to also be mindful of the friends and close associates that we have. I think Mr. Opukwajiman stressed on that at times we make certain decisions based on the input that our friends, make into taking that decision. So it's also very important we are mindful of this. And at times we also get too tired and we allow that fatigue to prevent us from obtaining our goal. And even family and procrastination. Okay, let's move on. So what must we do to see our vision, financial vision, fulfilled? You must believe in your vision. You must plan towards your vision. And there should be a program of action for that vision. And you must pursue that plan. You must pursue that vision. And lastly, you should never quit, irrespective of the obstacles and the challenges. Let's move on. Okay, so we are now moving into how we can make money and how we can build financial sustainability for ourselves. The first thing that we need to be mindful of is that we need to track our source of income. Tracking your source of income, we are simply saying that you need to create multiple income streams. The truth is that if you look at the way the economy is, if you look at how things have become, it becomes very difficult for you to live on a single source of income. So as much as possible, you need to get other streams of income, irrespective of how small it is. Your active income, that is probably your salary, the profit from your business or commission from other ventures, they are your active source of income. And we also have passive income. And we are looking at interest on investment from your bank. We are looking at rent that you probably earn from your properties. So these are additional source of income that is very key, that is very important, that each one of us should, as much as possible, try and tap into. Because as I rightly said, love is very expensive. You know, there is an adage in Akan that do you understand? When you love somebody, love is action. I know Doctor will talk about that. Love is action. So if you don't have the means to show those actions, even though you truly love, the person will tell you that you don't love me. I hope you are with me. Why? Because love is expensive. And we believe that, you know, when you marry, once you are dating, you are in a relationship, you should have that means. Hello? Oh, hello? Okay, so I'm saying that we need to get to a point whereby, as much as possible, there is other streams of income apart from our active income. And how do we create wealth? We are looking at this 80-20 rule. Our active income, we are saying that 80% of our active income should be used to fund our needs and living expenses. And 20 of that should build our future. And we are also looking at our passive income. That is additional source of income to us. And that is to build your wealth and fund your wants. Let's quickly move on. So we are looking at probably some of the passive income sources that we have not taken critical look at. I said that don't let us give small money chance. Irrespective of how small it is, you should get additional source of income. The first thing that the first source is to sell your skill and passion. Hello? I believe that most of us have skills and we have passion. Can you convert those into profitable ventures? It could be a source of income for you. And we are also saying that as young as we are, we can engage teaching in person and also online. Can we also think about that? Those of us who are not too busy, whose work, jobs are not too demanding, can we also look at it? It could also be a source of income for you. Can we also offer to babysit for busy professionals? The truth is that when you have vision and you want to really get to that stage of financial independence, the truth is that you don't care about the work. What you are mindful of is what you can get out of that. And, at times you see a lot of graduates, they are in the house, and this is something that can really be a source of income for you. Once you are trusting God for job, babysitting should not be a very difficult work for us. Hello? Oh, hello? Have you thought about it? You look at it and you can design it in such a way that, you add a touch of professionalism to it. Or you think that babysitting is for some people who have not been to school. The truth is that you can do it better and make money out of that, whilst we are trusting God for a job that will give you active income. And the young guys among us who know how to drive, we can drive people around. Now we have Uber. So it's important that we don't sit in the house writing applications for job. These are some of the things that we can key into that can give us some sources of income. I know colleagues who have bought cars and after working hours, they use it for commercial. They've entered the Uber business. I hope you get me. They want to make sure that there is other streams of income for them. And those of us who are passionate about cooking, hello, you cook, you invite friends to come and enjoy. You can make money out of that. I hope you are with me. Oh, I hope you are with me. You spend your money to cook, and you just invite friends. You can make money out of that. And I think Mr. Opoku Ajiman said something that, there are times that you need to also sell your wardrobe. Hello? Oh, hello? You bought the dress and the bags. Plenty of them. Some of them you've just worn it once, twice. Hello? I had a friend, I sold this idea to a friend who operates a boutique, and he started contacting friends. Those dresses that, you've worn for just one occasion and you don't want to wear it again. The truth is that you can make money out of that. We keep them in our wardrobes, and at times you want to close the wardrobe and you want to use your buttocks to push. Hello? You can make money out of that. Hello? So, in fact, I want to suggest, you can suggest to your wife, when after their program, she can equally buy them and resell them. You make money out of that. We are also saying that another source of getting passive income is become part-time mover. I decided to coin it that way so that it will sound nice. At times, I find it very difficult to understand why when we travel outside, there are certain jobs that we yearn to do them. We even struggle to get them. But this part of our world, when you are even given the opportunity, we don't want to do it. It can be a source of income for you. And being a mover, I'm talking about, you can decide you join a cleaning agent. I said that this can be a source of income. I hope you are with me. So, getting into financial independence, the second point I want to touch on is that we should have that mentality of creating something with our hands. Hello? Oh, hello? We should have that mentality of an entrepreneur. Hello? Oh, hello? Or all of us want to write applications and sit in the office. We need to quickly develop the mind. We need to have a shift in our minds that we also can form something. And we are saying that you should be a person who seeks a profitable opportunity and take the necessary risks to set up and operate a business. And the entrepreneurship is born out of finding a need and fulfilling that need. And I said that it is absolute mental laziness to think that there is no more business to pioneer or opportunity to exercise. So it means that, if you want to create any job, if you want to make money out of anything, you need to first of all find a need and fulfill that need and make sure that need is giving you something. So it's also not only fulfilling the need, but satisfying it in a cost-effective and profitable manner. Can we do that? Oh, can we start doing that? Okay. So I decided to bring out an ideal business. Any business that can be a source of income for you, an ideal business should be a combination of these. For you to come up with a proper business, we are saying that it's something that you are interested in. Can you identify something in you that you are interested in that you can make money out of it? I think you can start thinking about it. And something that you love to do and you are good at. Can you identify something like that in you? Something that you love to do and you are good at. Something the world or your community or society needs, and something people will be ready to pay for. Hello? So this is an ideal business. If you want anything to give you, any business to give you money, this is it. These are the sources. It could be something that you are interested in doing, something that you love to do, and something that you are good at, something that the society needs, and something that people are ready to pay for. So can your idea satisfy a need in the marketplace? Hello? So if that idea, if you identify it right now, and you realize that it can satisfy a need in the marketplace, in your community, wherever you find yourself, the truth is that you've had your business, and it can give you it can give you money. You know, those days when I was at the university, I remember our floor. I took opportunity. I was selling Richard cards on our floor because I realized that, you know, I was with Katanga Hall, KNUST, and I realized that the floor, when people want Richard card, they need to come down, and I took that opportunity. I was selling, and I was selling Sachi water. I took advantage. I hope you are with me. Oh, I hope you are with me. And I was making money out of it. And the last thing, too, is that every Wednesday at dawn, 5 a.m., I will go to KJTR Market. I will take fair selection. Hello? Hello? And I got to a point that I had a number of friends on campus who became my customers. Every morning, 6 a.m., they are calling me. Eric, make sure you let me select first so before you. And I was making money out of that. I hope you are with me. And through that, when I was on campus, I bought a taxi that was working for me on campus. So the truth is that if you are passionate and you know where you want to get to, as far as financial independence is concerned, you can really make something out of the things that we probably lose sight of. Quickly. Okay, so ideal business. In every successful business, all you have to do is to get the right product or service to the right customers or clients at the right time and the right location for the right price. Hello? So any of us who wants to get a passive income, if you want to develop something, please take me back. If you want to get a passive income, to get to that stage of financial independence, this is it. You should get the right product or service. After getting the right product, you need to get the right customers or those clients that you'll be selling that product or you'll be delivering that service to. And you need to be mindful of the time. And you need to also be mindful of the location. And you need to also be mindful of the price. So when you put all these things together, you form a very successful business. Hello? Are we on the same page? Okay, let's move on. The next point I want to talk about, in your quest to make money and build financial independence, is that as young as we are, you need to stay marketable. Hello? Oh, hello. You know, when I meet young people, I always tell them that marriage is good, but at times it's important that we add value to ourselves, we take our time before we enter into it. Hello? As much as possible, if you get to a point whereby, you know, the truth is that for us, the guys too, now, if we want to also propose to you, we want to also make sure that you have a sustainable source of income. I hope you are with me. I think Mr. Opokwajman said it. You know, you take somebody home, you take a lady home to meet your parents, and they are asking, "Now where the ejuma ben no ye?" I hope you are with me. So it's important that we take our time to add value to ourselves. We should get a sustainable source of income. We need to invest in ourselves. And the guys too, it goes for us. Because if you are able to get to a place of financial stability, the truth is that the ladies will be rushing you. Hello? Hello? Oh, hello? The ladies will just be rushing. At times you not even propose, and they are doing signs. They are showing signs. Why? Because they realize that, Charlie, you have future. You are sustainable. I hope you are with me. Oh, I hope you are with me. That's why it's important that we add value to ourselves and we stay marketable. When we are working in our office, we need to add value to ourselves. If we are learning a trade, if we are anything that we are doing, we need to find a way to add value to it. Why? Because you want to stay marketable. And why do you want to stay marketable? For a higher lifetime earnings and for career satisfaction and better financial health. There are some institutions that, they even encourage and motivate you to upgrade yourself. Don't be comfortable with the status quo. Find a way to upgrade yourself, if indeed you want promotion. Else you will be like Meba Hache. When they are promoting others and, and I promote, add value to yourself. When you do that, you become marketable. Hello? Oh, hello? Okay. So I said that it's also okay sometimes to borrow for education, because it will definitely pay off. Hello? Because when you borrow to finance your education, to add value to yourself, it will definitely pay off. Add value to yourself, you need to upgrade yourself. And you need to also be committed to excellence. In our job, you doing your own business, whatever you are doing in your office, you need to be committed to excellence. And excellence, we are talking about doing ordinary things in an extraordinary way. When you do that, it will pay off. And staying marketable, you need to find and develop a unique gift that you have that can, at the end of the day, give you money. Let's move on to the next point. Okay, so the next thing we want to touch on is that we need to also budget our money, which is very key. We don't have to spend anyhow. And we can only do so when we do what is called budgeting. And we are saying that budgeting is the act of spending wisely or planning for your money. Budgeting is telling your money where you want it to be than you guessing. I hope you get me. Oh, I hope you will get me. So for you to financially manage for you to manage your money very well, you need to do budgeting. Because when you do that, you are only telling where, you are estimating where you want the money to be. The reason why many a times we do a lot of impulse buying, unplanned buying, is because we lack budgeting. Every CD, you need to estimate where you want it to be. When you do that, you shape your finances and it avoids impulse buying. So, where does your money go? Budgeting answers that question for us. And in budgeting, let's get back. For you to budget very well, you need to track your daily expenses. You need to track your daily expenses. Let's move on. And why do we need to budget? It helps you to live within your financial means and meet expenses. Hello? Oh, hello. So the reason why at times we get so much stress up is because you are not living within your means. Why? Because you want to get certain things, that your income cannot give you. I hope you are with me. So when you do proper budgeting, it helps you to live within your means. Because you know you are just estimating where you want every city to go to. And budgeting also helps you to track spending versus savings to accomplish long and short-term needs. And budgeting offers peace of mind. And worry is a waste of resources. I hope you are with me. So you need to, for you to have peace of mind, as far as your finances are concerned, you need to enter into budgeting. And we need to also budget because it encourages savings. If you don't budget, the truth is that there is no way that you can save. And with budgeting, we are able to identify wasteful spending, and we are able to accomplish our financial goals. Okay. Let's move on. So we are looking at steps in establishing a spending plan. Determine your monthly net income. Calculate your monthly expenses. Subtract your regular expenses from your income. This is very simple. Let's move on. And one thing that also helps us in our budgeting is your ability to determine needs and wants. And needs, we are looking at items that you must have for basic survival. And wants, we are looking at desire, but things that you can live without. Let's move on. So we are looking at the things that we must have and want. So needs, things, items required for your survival, items required to make a living, like food, clothing, shelter, transportation, insurance. I believe that one of the areas that we probably lose sight of is insurance. Insurance is very good. That we need to also, growing up, we need to have our eyes on. Because when you do insurance, the truth is that you shift your liability to someone. I hope you are with me. And we are looking at want, items that make life enjoyable, but are not necessary for your survival. Hello? Oh, hello? Are you tired? Okay, so example, we are looking at television. We want to buy a very big screen. It makes life enjoyable, but the truth is that you can live without them. There is no need buying very expensive television. We are looking at large house. I always say that you should always have a plan for your first house before you build your dream house. Because if you want to build your dream house, the truth is that you continue to pay rent forever. I think Mr. Opokwajima said it. So once we are growing up, you can be looking at some 2-bedroom just to make sure that that rent that you'll be using, within the shortest possible time, you can complete and move in. When you are comfortable and you are now, you are not paying rent, you get to a point where you are not paying rent. That is where you also start budgeting for your dream house. But the truth is that many a times, we want to start with our dream house. And we will get to 60 retirement and we have still not been able to complete it. Hello? So it's also one of the things that we need to be mindful of. So we are looking at the needs and wants. Very expensive cell phone. Is it a need or a want? This one, is it a need or a want? Oh. Is it a need or a want? Okay, some people are saying it's a need, some are saying want. Okay, so this one, is it a need or a want? Okay. So when we are able to understand this, it helps us in estimating where we want our monies to get to. And we have this 50-30-20 rule that will guide us as far as our budget thing is concerned. Let's move on. Okay, so another thing that helps us to get to that financial independence is developing savings habit. And we have these proverbs that says, money saved is the money earned. So we have to save our money, which increases our income. The money that you save is a money that you earn. It's not only how much money you make, it's how much you keep or save. The truth is that as cash flow comes in, you have to be watchful not to spend it as faster than you make it. Hello? Oh, hello. So you look at the pace that you receive, that money comes into your hands. The truth is that if you are always spending faster than how you make income, the truth is that you'll be in a very serious trouble. Hello? Oh, hello. And we need to also track and control our finances. Everybody in the world wants to earn and enjoy good money, but most of the people may not know how to save money for the future. And I want to propose that we should always try to save 20% or more of our earnings. First, Okay, so savings, we are saying that when we basically talk about savings means to forgo expenditure today. The truth is that the money that you are saving today, you may probably have a need for it, but you want to forgo that expenditure today so that you have something to spend in the future. And it's making provision for tomorrow. So anytime that you are saving that 20%, all that you are saying to yourself is that you are making provision for your tomorrow. Let's move on. And these are the needs for as far as your savings is concerned. We have long-term needs, and we are looking at savings towards long-term needs or projects. You want to build your dream house, you need to save towards it. And you need to also save towards unexpected or emergency needs. Probably you are a salary worker, but what happens right now if you lose your job? It can happen. What happens now when we are probably struck with some sicknesses, strange sicknesses, that you cannot even work again? What happens? God forbid, if you are involved in a serious accident that makes you incapacitated, what happens? So these are some of the things that should always prick our mind, that should motivate us to save unexpected and emergency needs. And we have savings for future payment. Why should we save? We are saying that when you save, it could be a startup capital for a small-scale business or for future use. You know, many a time the truth is that I work in a bank, but I don't like loans. That is the truth. You know, so at times you ask somebody, Charlie, why are you not doing anything? You tell you, Charlie, no money. But the truth is that when you start savings now, it can be a source of capital when you want to start that business that you want to do. I hope you get me. Every businessman, every businesswoman wants to get a loan. But the truth is that the financial houses, we don't support startup businesses. And probably another time you understand why. We want to see you start that business before we come in to help. That's why it's important that we start savings, because it could be a source of capital for that business you want to start. And any time that you also save, you accrued in a form of interest from the bank. And there are times that your savings can also be used as a security for a loan you want to take from a bank. It could be a source of guarantee for a loan you want to secure from the bank. And any time that you save, the truth is that you are building cash reserve with respect to the needs that we spoke about. And when you save, you protect your life and health. Hello? You save to start wealth generation. Savings is an expensive. It's an expense. It is an expense to buy your future. Hello? So anytime that you are saving, the truth is that you are incurring an expense, and that expense is a very good one because you are using that expense to secure your future. And we have this. Let's look at this equation very well. Income minus expense, what happens? No, don't look at the answer. Income minus expense, what happens? Are you sure when your income, when you receive your salary, you want to take out all your expenses? Do you think you can get something to save? Oh, do you think you can get something to save? So this is a wrong equation as far as savings is concerned. Let's move on to the right equation. Income minus savings is equal to what? Is equal to what? So the right equation that will help you save is that when you get your income, you need to take that 20% I propose savings. You need to take it out before whatever is left becomes your expense. And whatever is left, you need to do proper budgeting to make sure that you are staying within your means. And these are the guidelines for developing a savings culture. Let's move on. And one of the guidelines I want us to look at is that we have to practice what is called cash management. There are times, especially the young guys, we want to withdraw a lot of money and we put in our purse. So when we are buying something, we will take the purse out. And, when some ladies are around, they will say, Charlie, the guy has dough. The truth is that immediately you withdraw the money, there is a high tendency that you will spend. So we need to practice cash management. That's why it's important that we are leveraging on this electronic product from the banks just to make sure that at least we limit our expenses. And now another way that, that is making us spend so much is that we link our Momo to our account. The least thing we want to wire from the account to the wallet. Hello? Hello? So it's not how much you save, it's when you start, and you start now. And let me quickly run out by saying that, let me look at the last slides and, take me back. And one thing that we need to do, if indeed we want to make more money and also attain financial independence, is that we need to eradicate. Please take me to eradicate and plan, work yourself. Sure. You need to eradicate and plan debt. The truth is that we need to, as a matter of fact, work ourselves out of debt. If you are here and you are found of borrowing loans, you are borrowing money from the bank, from any other source, the truth is that it's not a very good habit. Hello? Be deliberate about working yourself out of debt. Hello? Let's move on quickly. And we are saying that, still on that line. Okay. Let's take notice of this. Borrow money for investment, never to finance personal lifestyle. Hello? Hello? And many a times, as young as we are, at times we get jobs, and all what we are thinking about is to get money to buy a car. At times you sit in the office, and fresh graduate, you get a job, and instead of you probably taking the money to start some business, to start making a lot of money, profit, what we'll be thinking about is to finance that lifestyle. You want to buy a car. But we are saying that we should never borrow money we should never borrow to finance personal lifestyle. What we need to do is that we need to borrow for investment, because that one will give us returns. And anytime that you want to borrow, you need to also ask yourself, how much do I really need in order to acquire this item? Don't borrow more than you really need. Hello? Hello? Because the truth is that the money you borrow, you are going to pay back with interest. So you don't have to overborrow. Borrow what could be the price of the item. Getting into debt means you will have to pay interest on the money borrowed. Ask yourself whether what you want is worth paying that interest for. Hello? So if you want to, young graduate, you want to take a loan and buy a car, ask yourself, is it worth it? You are paying interest on it. And when you borrow, you need to also negotiate your rate. The interest rate, you need to negotiate it. And you need to also be mindful of your income, whether it's enough to pay your monthly installment and you will still have enough left to live on. This is a very important question that you need to ask yourself. And never ever take a loan or borrow money to pay another loan. At times, some people do that. They will take it here, they will use it to repay the loan here, because when you do that, you keep on increasing your debt burden. And if I should get sick and I'm not able to go to work, do I have enough provision to ensure the debt is still taken care of? So these are some of the things that we need to be mindful of. And this is good debt and bad debt, things that we really have to borrow money for. Quickly, take me to the last slides. Okay, so if it's to be, it is up to you and me. If we can go and implement and execute all these things, it depends on you and I. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Eric. Please put your hands together for him as he takes his seat. Put your hands together for him. Thank you so much, Mr. Eric. But, Mr. Asari, if you know what trouble, kakra, because you are teaching us how to make money. We were expecting to hear something like betting, but yanzeshe. And see, no problem, kakra. Please, is there any question? Any question? Okay. Please, the microphone. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. He just mentioned that we can negotiate the rates when it comes to when we are taking loans. Is it that when I go to a bank and I need a loan and maybe the rate is 20%, I can negotiate with them, or it has to do with individuals who are giving out loans? Because this is the first time I'm hearing this.
Oh, yeah. The truth is that if you want to take any loan from any bank, the rate is negotiable. But, if you come, the truth is that I need to protect the interest of the bank. So when you come, I'll give you 25. If you are quiet about it, I'll make a lot of money for my bank. I hope you are with me. So we need to have at the back of our minds that any loan that we take, you can negotiate the rate. Hello? Oh, I don't know if this response is conflict of interest. I don't know. That was a very intelligent question anyway.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so my question is, as young people, we are advised to, take time off work to relax. Ghanaians especially have learned that a lot of us barely go on vacations. We are always working to make money. Now, you end up in a place and then you hear people say, save money, put it aside to, travel and explore. What is your advice for young people that want to, also invest, save and invest, whilst also having fun on the side?
Thank you. I'll respond to this question in two folds. Proverbs chapter 11, verse 1 says that false balance is an abomination. So we should balance it. But the truth is that we should not also live like the Joneses. We spoke about living within our means. If at the end of the day, you've gotten to a point where you have an established business giving you so much, one of the points that I emphasize is that we should not spend as faster as compared to how the money comes in. I hope you get me. So you need to strike the balance. Your income, you probably have one stream. There is no other sources, but you still want to go for vacation. Is it a prudent decision? These are some of the things that we need to, these are some of the questions that we need to ask ourselves. But I've always maintained that we normally say that there is more sleep after death. But, when you die, you are gone. I believe that let's build sustainability. Let's build sustainability for our finances. Let's build businesses. And when the income, the profit is coming, that is where we begin to chill. I hope you get me. We need to have fun. But I believe that as long as we are, let's try to establish something. Hello? But not using the money for vacation, even though it's important. We'll get to that point. Okay.
The first speaker said we should live according to our means. And we shouldn't also copy others. If we say vacation, what are we talking about? If you live here and go all the way to Kakum, which is very close here, how much will it cost you to go to Kakum, walk on the ropes, come back healthy, and the next week you are healthier in the office? It's also a vacation.
Yeah.
Unless you are thinking about vacation as in the one who buy the $3 million car.
Sure.
When you cannot go to that vacation. So vacation is also what
Really?
Mr. Opoku, Dr. Opoku Hajiman said, that plan it according to what you want to do.
Exactly.
Go and visit your parents. It's a vacation.
Go to the village. It's a
Thank you.
vacation. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. I hope you are having fun. Please, is there any question? Any further question? Okay.
Okay, thank you. This is a quick contribution.
Okay.
I have taken a loan once. So after payment, I realized that I was able to live within the amount of money that was being left after the deduction. So after the loan payment, I decided that I'll do a savings.
Yeah.
So I talked to the bank so that the money that they were deducting will still be deducted, but it was mine. And since then, I've not been taking any loan again. So it's just a contribution.
Thank you very much. And at times, too, what we can also do to improve our savings is that when we work and we get salary increment, the truth is that is not the time to also adjust our living. It's also a fine and a nice way to increase your savings. So it's also something that we need to be mindful of. Because at times when we get salary increment, we want to increase our taste and change our taste. But if probably you were living on 1,000 Ghana cedis and now you have 1,500, I believe that you can still put more into your savings and probably live on the rest. So it's also something that helps us to, increase the volumes that we do for savings. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Okay, we will invite the last question.
Please, I want to ask a question. You see, we have this susu, community susu, that's like the number of about 10 people. And then we bring our money together and then we give to one. I want to know your financial advice on that.
I think it's good. In fact, now if you move to a lot of offices, even in offices they do. But the truth is that you have to ask yourself how secure that money is. There are some people who may be in the group. When is their time to contribute? When is their time to take? They will take. When is their time to contribute? It becomes a challenge. But as we rightly said, savings, you want to secure your future. So the question is, how sure are you that these people can be trusted when it comes to the security of your money? I hope you get it. If you're able to answer that question with respect to the people you are doing that susu with, I think you are good to go. But I will always advise that if it's 500, you are always contributing. Why don't you save it with, a bank that you can always walk in? You have access to your money. I hope you are with me. Even those people, in case of any eventuality, the truth is that eventuality like death, the truth is that your money is gone. I hope you are with me. And all these things are realities that we need to face.